This is a series of videos. Please refer to methods of stitches, ignoring the yarn color. Select the corresponding yarn colors in your material package to learn. Please refer to both the videos and the instructional brochure during your crocheting process. Please make sure to first view the beginning 10 instructional videos to learn the basic methods of crocheting, and then view the instructional videos for your purchased product.
Love Heart Bomb. First, we'll crochet big love hearts. The heart should be crocheted in red yarn, but we'll demonstrate with pink yarn. Please refer to the methods of crocheting, ignoring the yarn's color. Beginners are recommended to watch tutorial videos of basic stitches first and do some practice with the practice yarn and corresponding hook in the kit. Now, take out the corresponding color yarn to crochet the heart. Working into magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your little finger. Then bring it up to index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. The yarn can be pulled freely like this. Wrap the yarn around your little finger, then bring it up to index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. Make a loop around your middle finger and pinch crossover of yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into the loop on the middle finger. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop. A magic ring is formed.
For beginners who crochet for the first time, please use the matching practice yarn to practice basic stitches until you have mastered the methods before crocheting. In order to show the stitches more clearly, we'll use thicker yarn for demonstration. Working into a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your little finger. Then bring it to the index finger. Make a loop around your middle finger. Pinch the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into a loop on your middle finger. Yarn round hook, pull up a loop. The loop on the middle finger becomes a magic ring.
In round 1, start with a chain stitch and then work 6 single crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work a chain stitch first. Yarn round the hook and pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch.
First, work a chain stitch. Yarn round hook. Pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch.
The chain stitch at the beginning is to raise the height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Such a V shape stands for this chain stitch. Next, work 6 single crochets. Insert the hook into the magic ring. Hook the yarn and put up a loop. You will get 2 loops on the hook. Then yarn round hook and pull through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet.
Insert hook into a magic ring. Hook the yarn, pull up a loop through the magic ring. There are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn around hook. Pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. 1 single crochet is done.
Set a V-shape stand for 1 stitch. It has 2 loops, one on the left and one on the right. One single crochet is done. Place a marker in the first single crochet through underneath of both loops of the V-shape. Place a marker in the first stitch of every round. Continue to work 5 more single crochets in the same way. There are 6 V-shapes on the side. The loop on the hook is not counted as 1 stitch. This is the first V-shape. The marked stitch is the 6th V-shape. Stretch the loop. Pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. Finally, work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Remove the marker and insert hook into the marked stitch. Hook the yarn and put up a loop through the stitch. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then pull the first loop on hook through the original loop on hook. That's 1 slip stitch.
Slip stitch. Insert hook into the next stitch. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop through the stitch, and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. That's a slip stitch.
Make sure to tighten them up when you work the slip stitch. The slip stitch serves as a connection. It is not counted into the number of stitches. Round 1 is done. In round 2, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 6 increases. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch, yarn 1 hook, and pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. Make sure to tie them up when you work the chain stitch and the slip stitch. They are not counted into the number of stitches. We'll work the first single crochet in the first stitch, where we just worked the slip stitch of last round. Insert the hook into the stitch through both loops of the V shape. We need to work 6 increases. Yarn 1 hook and put up a loop. Then yarn round the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. The first single crochet is done. Such a V shape on the side stands for 1 single crochet. Place a marker in the first stitch of each round. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. We've worked 1 single crochet, so we'll work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. Insert hook into the same stitch to work the second single crochet. One increase is done.
Increase. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. In the next stitch, we'll show how to work 1 increase. First, work 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Yarn round hook. Pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. 1 single crochet is done. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. Insert hook into the same stitch. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop through the stitch. Yarn round hook. Pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. Okay, 1 increase is finished.
Such a V shape on the side stands for 1 stitch. 2 single crochets are in the same stitch. That's 1 increase. Continue to work 5 more increases in the same way. We work 2 single crochets in each stitch. 6 increases are done. Pay attention to the yarn's tightness during crocheting. If we pull the yarn too tight, we can't insert the hook easily. If it's too loose, the stitch holes becomes too large, so that the fabric will be out of shape. Remove the marker and work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Insert the hook into the first stitch. Yarn 1 hook and put up a loop. Then pull the first loop through the original loop on the hook. That's 1 slip stitch. The chain stitch at the beginning and the slip stitch in the end are not counted into the number of stitches.